Hello, it's me. I'm back again outside for the first time in a long time. Also, new phone, who dis? I haven't recorded a video outside on a new phone in a while, so here we go. Anyway, yesterday, Wrel released a QA of sorts that, of course, magically, because absolutely no one gives a single fuck about his fledgling, failing, nobody cares fucking tabletop RPG that he makes videos about every week, begging money for money all the time. No one gives a fuck about that. So naturally, his QA, about 39, 40 or so minutes into it, starts diving into some PlanetSide stuff. And he talks about it, I guess, for a good 30, 40 minutes. But I gotta say, wasn't a lot there new for me. I've done a lot of content. I've talked a lot about the guy. And I think he identifies a lot of the same problems that I have in my content. You know, my content says, or I've said consistently, that the last 2 years of the game, when he was there, of course, he got his dates wrong. Of course, because, you know, you just miss years when you're unemployed for over a year at a time. He totally dropped the fucking ball and took a fat shit, and the last 2 years that the guy was on the game was filled with massive failure after massive failure. Now, he rightly identified that. He tried to blame, predominantly tried to shift the blame to hackers and said there's nothing they could do about any of that, and their hands were tied with how bad the servers run, all this yada yada. But the servers, to be honest, have been running like shit for years. A long standing problem. This isn't just a new development, guys. I don't know why people think the servers being bad and the hit reg being dog shit. There's a cost when the company doesn't care about maintaining the network quality, and also there's a cost when you allow third worlders to constantly connect to all of your servers, because as you guys know, having an internet connection is a universal right to connect to whatever server across the world and degrade or ruin the experience of the people who are playing in their native regions. So good. Thanks again, foreigners, for fucking up the game, and enjoy sitting in your dead fucking game with your poor and bad quality connections until the end of time. So anyway, to me, the QA didn't really bring up a lot new. And I've seen in several places people asking me, Lex, when are you going to do your hour plus reaction to it? And the answer to that is, I'm fucking not going to do that. There's nothing more to say about this moron. This guy was completely and totally miscast, never should have worked on the game, never should have been in a position of leadership. His fundamental ideas about FPS games in general are 180 degrees wrong, and in a lot of ways, his fundamental ideas about games in general are from such a narrow-minded view and perspective that he's 180 degrees wrong there, and I've talked about that a lot. So he's in a position now where he can't fuck up or ruin any games, okay? He's working on his dumb little pet project that is going absolutely fucking nowhere, which is great to see. Love it. He talks about in the QA how he's really good at design. He, in fact, basically boasts and brags about how good he is, but you hear that? I don't hear anybody knocking down your fucking door for you to work for them, bro. I see you're still doing fuck all nothing and just barely getting by trying to make this shitty tabletop game. So if you were actually good and you actually had talent at creating and designing things, chances are you'd probably be working for someone already. And your little foray into designing and creating your own game has also been a nice little fucking warm puddle on the floor. So congratulations again. Man, a lot of ego from that video. Kind of crazy. When we have the receipts for the last, I don't know, how many years now? Yeah, so for all of you guys who just think I'm going to go out and do a reaction to this stupid fucking QA, well, this is it right now. I'm not going to sit down and waste any more time fucking giving airtime to this fucking moron who completely shit on the game over the last five years or so. You guys want to keep sucking his dick and giving him adulation and credit for doing stuff? Good for you. But then don't fucking ask why the game still sucks dick when you're still logging in because you have zero transferable skills. You're an awful dog shit ass player who can't play anything else. Don't ask why the game never gets any better. And don't ask why the game ain't fucking going anywhere. If you're going to sit here and suck this guy's dick and keep talking about him. Get over it. Stop playing the game. Stop logging in. Move the fuck on. Later.